Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's the Hands for Game. Hope you have a fantastic day. Welcome back to another Madden video. In this video, I'm going to show you guys the best coin making methods to do right now in Madden 21 Ultimate Team. So I'm going to show you guys a few of my favorite coin making methods. And if you have any questions about any of these methods that I'm about to show you, be sure to comment them down in the comment section below. And if you guys do enjoy this video, if this video does help you out, please do like and comment because it does help me get discovered more on YouTube. And if you guys are new, please do subscribe and press the bell so that way you guys get notified whenever I upload, and it would also help out the channel a lot. And before this video starts, I do want to mention that there will be timestamps down in the comment section. It should be the pinned comment, and in that comment I will have timestamps of all the methods, so that way if you guys want to skip a method because you guys don't like it or because you've already heard of it, you guys can just move to the next method. So like for example, if you guys are on method number 2 and you guys just want to skip it, then you guys can go down to the pinned comment and then click on the timestamp and go to method number 3 instead. So hopefully that'll save you guys some time. So there aren't too many coin making methods out there just because EA isn't releasing like any content. All we have is the weekly content, and that's about it, and that's why I haven't been uploading as many coin making method videos as I usually do, so I do apologize for that. I will try to upload more, but like I said, it's kind of hard when there isn't too many coin making methods. Right now I'm just uploading about 2 coin making methods a week. Like I said, I will be uploading more when I find them. Hopefully we will get a new promo this Friday. I'm guessing it'll probably be the 50 promo that we're getting this Friday, whatever the heck that's going to be. But we're going to start this video off with a tip. Be sure if you have any elite players, sell them on Wednesday, because on Wednesday new heavyweight players will be coming out, and usually this pack, a lot of people want to buy this pack for 38 training points, which means a lot of people will be trying to get training points. So if you have any players that you want to sell, then make sure you sell them on Wednesday, because that's when the training is the most expensive. And if you want to buy players either when LTDs come out or when legend cards come out. So those are the best time to buy and sell players. Buy players on Saturday or whenever new players come out, and then sell players on Wednesday. So the first method we'll be talking about will be this 84 overall team builder fantasy pack. To complete the set, you guys need 6 77 to 79 overalls and 2 80 to 82 overalls. You guys can make anywhere between 5 to 15k in just a matter of 5 to 10 minutes, risk free. The only way I can see you guys lose coins is if while you guys are doing this method the market somehow drastically changes. That's the only way I can see you guys losing coins, but most of the time you guys are going to be able to make anywhere between 5 to 15k. Usually I make anywhere between 5 to 10k, but if you guys get really lucky, you guys might be able to make up to 15k. And also, I am recording this on Monday and I will be uploading this on Tuesday, so be sure to get yourself your free Team of the Year token from the Team of the Week challenges. All you need is 14 of them, I'm pretty sure, and then you guys get yourself a free Team of the Year player in January whenever the Team of the Year promo comes out. But like I said, you need 6 77 to 79 overall players and 2 80 to 82 overall players to complete the set. So usually what I like to do is I like to try to find the 77 to 79 overall players for about 2,800 coins or less. Here's one for 2,200 coins. This is a snipe right here. 2,200 coins. That is really cheap for a 77 to 79 overall. Make sure you do not get a 75 or a 76 overall. So here's another one for 2,700 coins. Like I said, me personally, I like to try to find these 77 to 79 overall players for about 2,800 coins or less. You guys can set whatever budget you want. The higher you set it up, the easier it will be to find, but the less profit you'll make in the end. So you guys can do whatever, you know, budget you want, but my budget is 2,800 coins or less. So I just like to go by each team, quality 75 79, go by each team. It's a really chill method. Like, you guys don't really need to do that much. You guys can turn on a show while you do this, and just like I said, I just do this, try to find players for 2,800 coins or less, and just count them in my head how many I have. So right now I have about 3, I'm pretty sure. And then just go by each team, and like I said, make sure you do not get any 75 or 76 overall players. I've made that mistake before, so only get 77, 78, or 79 overalls, and try to get them for 2,700 coins or less. So right now we have 3. We're just gonna go by each team, and we just accidentally went to bronze twice. And yeah, you guys can do whatever order you want, but let's see if we can find any good cheap 77 to 79 overalls. And make sure you do not get power-ups. Power-ups also do not go into sets. So most of the time you guys are going to be seeing 75 and 76 overalls, because usually 77 to 79 overalls are a little bit more expensive just because of the fact that this method is actually decently popular, but it's still doable and it's still pretty profitable. So here's the fourth one for about 2,800 coins. So it honestly doesn't take that long to do the set. I've been doing it for about 2 minutes. I've gotten about 4 players. So you guys on average are probably going to get about a player a minute on average. And that'll take about 8 minutes to complete the set. So not too long. get about 5 to 10k in about 8 minutes, which isn't too bad whatsoever. So here's another one for 2,500 coins, and sometimes you'll be able to find these for snipes. Like sometimes you'll be able to find players for like 500 coins, sometimes you'll be able to find players for 700 coins, and then other times you'll find them for the exact budget price you set it on. So yeah, I'm pretty sure all we need is one more, and nope, that's a 76 overall. Like I said, make sure you don't make that mistake. And then our final one is 2,500 coins. So we got the 75, 79 overalls for pretty cheap. We got a decent amount of them for about 25, 2,200, which definitely is good prices to get them for. So now we just need 280 to 82 overalls. So you guys, usually I like to try to find these for under 9k. So I'm gonna try to find these for under 9,000 coins. So usually when I go to elites, I like to go by position. So instead of going alphabetically by team, I like to go by positions. So I like to just do quality 80 to 81 and then go by quarterbacks, halfbacks, wide receivers, and don't go by tight ends. Some of the offensive linemen is good, like left tackle usually is pretty good, right tackle is usually decent, right end is one of my favorites, cornerbacks another good one, middle linebacker is another good one, kickers and punters are other good ones. There are a couple of other positions but I can't remember them right now, but right now we're just going to go by the offense first and see if we can find any of them for under 9,000 coins. Like I said, you guys can set whatever budget you want, but right now my budget is to just try to find these 80 to 82 overall for under 9,000 coins. So let's go by wide receiver. There's one for 9,200 coins. We'll go by left tackle and 9,600 coins. And yeah, right tackle, maybe we'll find more luck with the right tackle section. 8,500 coins. This one is a sniper right here. Let me see if I can get it. So that's one for 8,500 coins. That is definitely a good old snipe. So now let's go to right end. Usually right end works out pretty well for me. And 8,200 coins. That is another snipe. Let me see if I can get this in time. And there we go. So we just finished that method in about 6 minutes. Actually, the method isn't over yet. Now you guys want to look at some of the expensive 84 overall team builder player, because you want to choose the most expensive one. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to program team builders and see which players are going for a lot of coins. So before we do that, we're going to add up how much we spent on the set. So usually I don't do this every single time, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to add up how much we spent. So that way you guys can see the average price of the set. Usually the average price of the set is about 34,000 coins. That's usually around the price I finished the set for. But let's start adding. So these two are about 5,000 coins. Another 28, so that's about 7,800 coins. Another 2,800 right there. It's about 10,600, 13,100, 15,600, and about 17k with those ones. So that is about 33k in total. So we spent about 33k, which is about 1,000 coins under our average. So that's good. Every 1,000 coins you save is definitely a W. So we saved about 1,000 coins in average. So now what we're going to do is we're going to try to find some expensive 84 overall team builder players. So I like to make at least a 5k profit when I do this method. So I'm going to look for a player that goes for at least 44,000 coins. So we're going to go by a bunch of popular positions and try to find a player that goes for at least 44k. The reason why you guys want to go by popular positions is because even if you find a player that isn't sought after but is going for a lot of coins, I don't usually like that, because that means not a lot of people are buying it, and that means you're probably going to get undercut a lot. So usually I like to try to look for a player that's pretty sought after, that a lot of people are buying, so that way it sells quickly, and that way you guys don't have to wait a long time for them to sell. And if you're having trouble selling the player you guys pick, then I recommend you guys wait till nighttime. Usually at night it's a lot easier to sell players because a lot less people are selling, so you'll get undercut a lot less. Granted, that will mean that a lot less people will be on to buy things, but I do feel like it is easier to sell players at night. So usually I like to go by a halfback, wide receiver, tight end, right tackle, right guard, centers, cornerbacks, strong safeties, and a couple of other positions, but those are just a couple positions off my head I like to go to try to find. So usually I like to just do the first one that I see, because I don't usually like to spend a lot of time on here. So wide receivers is pretty sought after. So right now there doesn't seem to be any expensive wide receiver. Marquise Lee seems like the most expensive. Actually, no, never mind. Here, we'll keep Marquise Lee and Jerry Jeudy and all those people in mind, but I don't think we'll do wide receivers. And here, let's look at tight ends. Johnny Smith is actually going for 44k. Jason Witten, you know what, we might do Blake Jarwin. Blake Jarwin we might actually do. So usually I like to just do the first one I see, so that way I don't have to spend a lot of time looking for team builder players. So you know what, we are going to do Blake Jarwin, and yeah. So if you guys want to, you guys can just spend more time looking for a more expensive 84 overall team builder player, but usually I like to just go with the first one I see, and the first decently expensive one I saw was Blake Jarwin. So like I said, try to find players that are at least scoring for 44k and above. So we're just going to go to newest and add the 6 newest 77, 79 overall players that we bought. So there we go. And then we'll add in the 2 80 to 82 overall players. And then we are going to pick Cowboys because Blake Jarwin is on the Cowboys. And then we are going to pick Blake Jarwin. And yeah, that's pretty much how you guys do the method. If you have any questions about this method, be sure to comment down in the comment section below. Like I said, if you are having a hard time selling these players, then wait till nighttime to sell these players, because nighttime, I feel like personally, is a lot easier to sell these players. So right now, we're going to try to sell them for about 47k. We'll lower it if need be. But yeah, like I said, once you guys get the hang of this method, all you really need to do is get the set pieces to finish the set real quick. Find out a pretty expensive team builder. Like I said, I usually just go to the first expensive one because I don't usually like to look for long, because then that makes the method super long and I don't like that. So usually I like to just go to the first expensive 84 overall team builder player I see, and then just try to sell them. So if you guys get the hang of this method and do this fast enough, you guys can do it every 5 to 10 minutes and make a good 5 to 10k profit, sometimes even 15k profit every 5 to 10 minutes. So like I said, if you have any questions, be sure to comment down in the comment section below. But that is method number 1, the team builder method. So the second method we'll be talking about will be a really quick and easy method. What you guys are going to want to do is you guys are going to want to click on any 75 to 79 overall card that you have, go to add to sets, and put them into the perfect drive pack. Now I've already done this, so I can't show you guys what's in the pack, but it's pretty much like a free elite. Like I said, just choose any 75 79 overall, go to add to sets and put it into the perfect drive pack, and then exit out of your item binder. And when you exit out of your item binder, you guys should get the perfect drive pack. Now inside of that pack, it'll show you guys 4 different options you can do. Now you guys will start off on your 20-yard line, and then you guys will have to move your team down the field through the packs you choose. So it'll give you guys 4 different options. It'll give you guys like rush for 10 yards, pass for 80 yards, pass for 30 yards, rush for 20 yards, and then it'll show you guys the success chance on all of them. So it'll say 80% success chance on rushing for 10 yards, and it'll say 5% success chance on pass for 80 yards. So you guys want to move your team down the field. It's completely based on luck. Everything in that pack is based on luck. So like I said, 90% success chance on rushing for 10 yards. If you fail that, then you guys will, just be done with the drive, and worst case scenario, you guys will get an 81 overall nat ultimate kickoff. So you guys will pretty much be exchanging a 75 to 79 overall player for at least an 81 overall player. And I've seen people pull an 88 overall auctionable like Todd Gurley, 88 overall auctionable Linval Joseph. I've seen people pull like 100,000 coins worth of pulls inside of that set. So it's pretty much completely based on luck, and you guys want to get as far down the field as you can. The further you guys make it, the better the rewards are going to be. So you guys will understand it when you guys finish the pack. It's kind of hard to explain, but once you guys finish the set and you guys look into the pack, it's pretty simple. You guys just want to move your team down the field through the packs, and it's completely based on chance. I don't think I've ever gotten a touchdown. Because I've done this like a few times. I did the pack a few times, because if you want extra packs, you guys can go into the store, in the Ultimate Kickoff tab, you guys can purchase more of those perfect drive packs with 75 footballs. But if you guys want it for pretty much free, you guys can put it 75, 79 overall and put it into the perfect drive pack. Unfortunately, you guys can only do it once. So if you want more perfect drive packs, then you guys can go into the store, go to the go to the Ultimate Kickoff tab and purchase them for 75 footballs, and then once again move your team down the field. But I've done it a few times, and the furthest I ever made it was the 10-yard line. And if you guys make it to the 10-yard line, you guys get an auctionable 83 to 88 overall Ultimate Kickoff player. So these packs are actually pretty good, but I do not recommend you guys spend your 75 footballs for them. They are not worth it in the Ultimate Kickoff tab. I made a mistake doing it, so I highly recommend you don't do that. The only thing I recommend you do is go into your item binder, put your 75 to 79 overall in it, try to move your team down the field through the packs, make it as far you guys can, and then, capitalize on the coins you make. So the third method we'll be talking about will be investing in power-ups, and this is actually one of my favorite ways to make coins, because with the Team of the Week promo out, it's actually made making coins off of power-up investments a lot easier. So as you guys know, EA gives Team of the Week upgrades to players that did good that week. So this week, I'm guessing Aaron Jones will probably be the Team of the Week hero. And obviously, by the time you guys watch this video, you guys will already know who it is. But my personal guess, it's going to be Aaron Jones. So after the game ended, the Packers and the Lions, Aaron Jones' power up went up to 20,000 coins. Now it's down to about 10,000 coins. I'm pretty sure last I checked, it was down to about 10,000 coins. Actually, it looks like it went up to about 18,000 coins. So he was going for about 3,000 coins last week. So if you invested in him, you would have been able to make about 13,000 coins per card if you were to sell him right now. And like I said, the best time to sell them is either right after they get a huge play or right after the game ends, because when a player gets a huge play, then a lot of people are going to try to buy their power-up. So for example, Raheem Mostert at the beginning of the 49ers and Jets game, he got like a 75-yard touchdown, and that made his power-up skyrocket up to like 20k, because a lot of people thought, wow, he got a 75-yard touchdown already, he's probably gonna get a big game. Now it's down to 8,000 coins. Like I said, you want to take advantage of it when the power-up is high. So wait, if you are investing in any power-ups, wait until either they make a great play or they, you know, end the game. So this is something you guys can do. You guys can go to program power up and then type whatever position. So for this video, we're going to do by running back. So as you guys can see, these are the cheapest power up running backs you guys can invest in. So you guys can invest in Joe Mixon. If you believe that Joe Mixon is going to do good this week, you guys can invest in him and then sell his power up either if he makes a big play or if he ends the game with a good stat line. Same thing with Josh Jacobs. You guys can invest in Leonard Fournette. Ezekiel Elliott's another great one. If Ezekiel Elliott gets like a 70-yard touchdown or ends the game with a great stat line, you guys can invest in him too. Alvin Kamara is another great one. Leonard Fournette, Nick Chubb. So there's a lot of good running backs you can invest in. Same thing with wide receivers. And since these running backs are only going for like 5,000 coins, you're not risking that many coins. Worst case scenario, you guys might lose like 1,000 coins per card. But since these cards are only going for a few thousand coins, you guys aren't risking too many coins when it comes to investing in these cards. And you can do the same thing with wide receivers, quarterbacks, tight ends. Like with wide receivers, Robert Woods is bound to have at least one good game. Same thing with Devontae Parker. Rest in peace, Cortland Sutton. I'm pretty sure he's out for the year. And DJ Moore, he might have a good game too. Chris Godwin is definitely bound to have a good game. Adam Thielen did have a good game week 1, so I think his power up also went up in price week 1. So like I said, you guys can invest in any of these players, and you're not risking that much because they're only going for a few thousand coins, like Mike Evans, Tyler Lockett, and then sell them when they make a big play or if they have a good stat line, and you guys can make a good amount of coins. Same thing with quarterbacks. Russell Wilson had a huge game. And the same thing with Josh Allen. Josh Allen also had a good game, and I think there was another person that also had a good game. Oh yeah, Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott was also another one that had a good game. So why did I go to Saints? I meant to go to Seahawks. So Seahawks, Russell Wilson's power up is up to 7,000 coins. So I'm pretty sure after the game ended, it was like up to like 15 to 10,000 coins. I'm not sure exactly, but right now his power up is selling for about 7,000 coins. But like I said, you can invest in any of these cards. So let's see how much Josh Allen's power up is going. Actually, he doesn't have a power up. And let's see, who was the other one? Yeah, Dak Prescott. You can also invest in Dak Prescott. So right now Dak Prescott is up to 12,000 coins. He was going for like 4,000 coins before. So investing in power ups is a great way to make coins. So like I said, you can invest in any of these quarterbacks. If they have any big weeks, you can sell them. You can invest in Kirk Cousins, Stafford, Big Ben, Matt Ryan, Tom Brady, Deshaun Watson, Aaron Rodgers. If any of them have a big week or if they have a huge play, sell them right then and there. But investing in power-ups is a great way to go. You guys can also do defensive players, like if they get interceptions or if they get multiple sacks, they might also be going up in price too. But offensive players are a little bit easier to invest in, my personal opinion. So that's method number 3, investing in power-ups. So the fourth method you can do is these legend challenges. So you guys can do these legend release challenges and get some of their powers. Make sure you guys get the legend tokens every single week, so that way you guys can get yourself a free legend player once you guys get 16 tokens. But we're not going to talk about the legend token challenges. We're going to talk about the legend release challenges. So this is method number 4. It's by completing some of these power ups. So you guys can do the Bo Jackson challenge and get his power up, and I'm pretty sure right now his power up is selling for between 10 and 15,000 coins. All you need to do is win this game. You guys can do this on 1 star. Just win the game. So you guys, all you need to do is, you know, probably score a touchdown and then just run the clock out, just run the ball with true clock on, and then usually I finish a full game within 15 to 20 minutes. So it'll take you about 15 to 20 minutes to finish these full games if you run the ball and chew the clock, and you guys will be able to get a power up that goes for anywhere between 10 to 20,000 coins. So you're making about 1,000 coins per minute. If it takes you about 15 to 20 minutes to get a card that goes for about 15k, then it's going to take you, then you're going to get about 1k a minute. So you guys can do this with any of the legend cards that have come out. So you guys can do like the Jerry Rice challenge to get his power up. You guys can do the Jerome Bettis challenge to get his power up, etc. And you guys can also get your MUT Master done. So I know these are full games, which kind of suck, but while you guys are playing these full games, you guys can get your MUT Master done. So the good thing about this is that you guys can get your offensive and defensive objectives done because you guys play on offense and defense. So while you guys are getting your MUT Master done, you guys will also get cards that go for 10 to 20k while you guys are doing it. So that's why this method is really good. good because it also helps you get your MUT Master done, and you guys can get coins while you do it. So I went over the best place to get your MUT Master done, so that video will be down in the description below if you want to check that out. But like I said, you guys can do some of these challenges to get their power-ups. Some good power-ups to get is Jerry Rice, Steve Atwater, Rod Woodson, and Morton Anderson with the Legend Release 2. In Legend Release 3, Bo Jackson is pretty good. In Legend Release 4, Tony Gonzalez is another good one. And then Legend Release 5, both Reggie Wayne and Lawrence Taylor are pretty expensive power-ups. So you guys can do all of those challenges on your main account and your farm accounts. If you guys have side accounts or farm accounts, you guys can do these challenges on those accounts too. And you guys can also get your MUT Master done while you guys are doing these challenges, or you guys can just run the clock out. It's completely your choice, but it's a great way to get your MUT Master done while also getting coins at the same time. But that is method number 4. Pretty simple. Do these challenges, get their power-ups, and sell them. And then the 5th and final method we'll be talking about in this video will be the Playbook method. This is another one of my favorite coin making methods, just because you guys don't need that many coins to do this method with. The more coins you guys have, the better, but you guys can do this with as low as like 10,000 coins. So you guys don't need that many coins to do this method. But the first step to do this method is to get some training. So you want to find training for about 50 coins per training or less. So let's say you guys get a player for 50 coins per training, then each one of these packs will cost about 150 training points times 50, which is 7,500. So each one of these Playbook packs will cost about 7,500 coins if you guys get a player for 50 coins per training or less. So how you guys find a player for 50 coins per training is you guys want to find the overall you guys want to get. You guys want to find their quick sell value, and then you guys want to multiply that by 50, and then that's how much you guys want to snipe that specific overall for. So for example, 80 overalls go for 160 training points. They quick sell for 160 training points. So 160 times 50 is about 8,000. So you want to find 80 overalls for 8,000 coins or less in order to get 80 overalls for 5,000 coins per training or less. But I don't recommend you guys get 80 overalls for training. So if you guys have a lot of coins, I recommend you guys snipe these higher overalls. If you guys don't have too many coins, then you guys can snipe these lower overalls. The method will still work with the lower overalls, but the method just works better with the higher overalls. Because if you guys get these higher overalls, then your training will last you a lot longer, and you guys don't need to refill your training as much. As if you guys get these lower overalls, then your training will run out a lot quicker, and you guys will need to refill a lot more, and it'll just kind of be like, you know, you'll have to just pause the method and just get more training every time you guys run out of training. So it's much easier to do this method with, you know, 90, 89, 87 overalls, because they last for a lot longer, rather than these lower overalls where you guys get, you know, 2 playbooks and then you have to refill on training. So that's why I recommend you guys get these higher overalls. Now I went over the cheapest training in my training video, so if you guys want to check that out, that video will be down in the description below. I show you guys how to get training for 50 coins per training, how to snipe each overall for as cheap as possible, and yeah, so be sure to check out that video if you guys want to get some cheap training. I'm not going to go over in this video because it'll be a while before this video is over if I go over that. So once you guys get your training, then what you guys want to do is you guys want to find some expensive playbooks. So there is a couple ways you guys can find which playbooks are expensive. The first way is the easy way. If you guys want the simple way, then you guys can just sit here for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then after 5 to 10 minutes has gone up, you guys can just scroll down and see which playbooks have sold. Like, see which playbooks have sold for at least, I would say, try to find a playbook that sells for at least 9,000 coins. You guys want to find playbooks that sell for at least 9,000 coins. Like I said, just go to type playbooks and just sit here for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then once 5 to 10 minutes have passed, go down, see which playbooks have sold for over 9,000 coins, and then you guys can choose those playbooks to sell. And you guys can do this method with the alternate playbooks, but I find it easier to do it with just the normal playbooks. But that's the simple way. But if you guys want a faster and easier way, or faster but a little bit more complicated way, then you guys can go by team. So there's 2 ways you guys can go by team. You guys can just go by every team alphabetically, or you guys can go by specific teams. So personally, I like to go by specific teams. I like to go by teams that I know a lot of people go after because their playbooks are good. So I like to go by Cardinals, Chiefs, Dolphins, Giants, Jets, Packers, Panthers, Patriots, Raiders, Ravens, Saints, and Seahawks, and Texans. Those are the teams I like to go by because those are the most sought after playbooks, because those playbooks are the best playbooks in Madden 21. If I missed any good playbooks, be sure to comment down in the comment section below. But those are the best playbooks that I know of, and those are the teams that I like to go by to find some expensive playbooks, because they're sought after, which means people will want to buy them. So once I, go down the list, so I usually go alphabetically. So I usually like to, go to Cardinals, then Chiefs, then Dolphins, etc. And then once I get all the way down to Texans, then I just restart the cycle. So what I do with this method is I start with Cardinals and try to find some expensive playbooks. So if you guys look at the Cardinals offense playbook is going for about 12k. The cheapest one is going for about 12,850 coins, and like I said, Cardinals playbook is pretty sought after. So once we find a playbook that goes for over 9k, so just find any playbook that goes for over 9,000 coins, and then you guys want to go to the training tab, and then make sure you guys pay attention whether it's offense or defense. So this one was offense, and then we're going to open this pack, and then we are going to choose Cardinals, and then we're going to put it up for 12k. Remember, we only paid 7,500 coins for this pack. We only paid 7,500 coins, and then we're going to put this bad boy up for about 12k, and then hopefully it'll sell. So we'll put him up for about, we'll put him up for 11,950. And then if he sells, that's an easy about 3 to 4k profit, just like that. Easy 3-4k profit in just about a minute or two. And then after I'm done with that, then I continue my cycle. So then after I'm done with Cardinals, then I'll go to Chiefs. So Team Chiefs, let's see, is there any good playbooks over 9k? So both offense and defense Chiefs are under 9,000 coins. So now let's move on to the Dolphins. So the Dolphins defensive playbook is selling for about 9,550. So that is indeed over 9,000 coins. So now we're going to go and buy the Dolphins defense playbook, try to sell it for 9k, and that should be an easy 1,000 coin profit, just like that. It's a pretty simple and easy method. You guys can watch a show or a movie or something while you guys do this method. Like I said, very easy and simple, and it's a great method. But that is pretty much the whole method. Like I said, you guys can either go buy every single team or buy the teams I showed you. I recommend you guys just go buy the teams I showed you, because these are the playbooks that are the most sought after, which means your playbooks should hopefully sell quicker if you guys are doing these, because a lot of people usually want them. So Dolphins defense is one of the best defensive playbooks in the game. So we'll put this bad boy up for 9,350, and hopefully it should sell eventually. But that is how you guys do the final method. But that will do it for this video. If you guys have enjoyed this video, be sure to like and comment, because it has helped me get discovered more on YouTube. And if you have any questions, be sure to comment down in the comment section below. If you guys are new, please do subscribe and press the bell, so that way you guys get notified whenever I upload, because it would help out the channel a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm the hands-free gamer. Remember to love God, through your heart, mind, soul, strength, and to love your neighbors as yourself. God bless. Wash your hands. Stay home. Stay safe. Peace.